Today it's a sunny day, playing some fun games at Holy Trinity Anglican Church, and over here we have goldfish. So how's your game been going today?
It's very competitive. We've had some outstanding arms. In fact, I think several prospects for the major leagues have come through. They've done very, very well. And in fact, we've done so well, we're running short on prizes.
Whoa.
Yes.
Well, that's
terribly
great
competitive.
Stuff. Yes,
Thank
yes.
you.
Yes, it is. Now, come. Let me take you on a journey over to the bouncy things. Over here, we have the bouncy house. Special thanks to Hudson Community Chapel, as well as the bouncy slide. And over here, we have our football toss, our baseball toss, and darts. All great games to play where you can win some great prizes. Over here, we have the Boston Beans bag toss. Come over here. Over here, we have the ring toss. Over here we have the the duck pond. Over there we have face paintings and pin the beard on Uncle Sam. So, what do you think of Memorial Day?
Well, I like the decorations on your face.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What am I supposed to say? How do I like Memorial Day?
Yeah, what do you
well,
think of Memorial Day?
I think it's probably one of the best holidays that there is in terms of the reason. Dietrich,
Whoa.
what do you think of Memorial Day?
I think it's a great time to celebrate and remember the deaths of the soldiers. And thank you. I'm Dietrich Boysel signing off. Good day, Hudson.
Well, that looked like a lot of fun. And let me introduce my co-host here, Dr. Joe Boysel. Joe, it was a wonderful, wonderful party. We missed it, but from watching the film, it looked great. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it's good to be here with you today, Frank. Yeah, it was a fantastic time. The people of the church pitched in. We had games. We had large inflatables. There were lunches, food, hot dogs, sodas, and all the sort of things that kids of all ages like to enjoy. And so, yeah, there was music, and it was just a great time of festivity, but also a solemn time. We had this sanctuary kind of cordoned off, and in it we had a place to light a memorial candle and remember lost loved ones, or remember the sacrifice that many people had made. So it was kind of a time of festivity and celebration, and a time of solemn remembrance, sort of at the same time.
You know, I'm sure we're planning to do it again, but before we get into that, let me ask you, really, why did the church decide to do it, and do you think that you achieved what you were looking for? It sounds to me like you did, but I'll let you say it in your words.
Well, we did. We were really thrilled with the outcome of the festival, and look forward to doing it again next year. It was such a good success for us. But I guess what we were thinking, and part of it, on the one hand, Memorial Day is a time of solemn remembrance, to reflect and to give thanks for the sacrifices that men and women have made so that we could have the freedoms that we have. And so it's fitting that we, as a country, have this holiday, this National Day of Remembrance, at the beginning of what is, for many people, the summer season, when families typically do vacations, and it's a much more relaxed time of the year. And so we can have those relaxation moments. We can have those times of festival and celebration because people made such great sacrifices. And so, as a way of honoring their sacrifice, we made sure that we do celebrate. It's a gift that's been given to us, and we want to use that gift in the way that is most fitting.
Having that kind of a program would likely be a way of saying that we were celebrating the lives of those who gave so much so that we could be here having that kind of a celebration.
Absolutely. And it's a whole family event. And that was our thinking, that We wanted to see children have a great time. We wanted to see parents and grandparents and aunts and uncles participating and having a good time with young children, and that's exactly what we saw. We think families are really important, and in a lot of our world, the idea of family is often under attack, or at least is somewhat degraded, and we wanted to kind of be uplifting. We don't think that every family looks exactly alike in one another, but family is a good thing, and we really wanted to be a kind of a pro-family time, a time of celebration for all ages and all peoples.
So the church and the committee that put the whole thing together feel they met the goal.
Oh, absolutely,
Right.
absolutely. We had scores of children playing games. We had guests from our neighborhood, and that was really important. That people from Hudson and others from outside of the city, that they gathered together and enjoyed the parade down the street, and then came and had a time of games and lunch and so on.
Speaking of the parade, I did notice, what kind of motorcycle is that?
Oh, it's nothing fancy, It's just a little Honda, but it's a lot of fun to ride, and it's one of the ways I like to spend my summer is out and about on the motorcycle. And so, I kind of got a little arm twisting. The children were going to be in the parade on their bicycles, and so they wanted me to be on my bicycle, I guess, so to speak, yes.
Well, a lot of people that I know here in town, after the question, gee, Frank, why weren't you here for the parade? Because I usually used to go to the parade if I wasn't out doing other things. And they said, boy, your guy from your church, your pastor there, he looks like he knows what he's doing on that little Honda.
Yeah, well, we do. We have a good time. What I liked best about our parade was what I liked best about our festival is that we kind of, at Holy Trinity, we can hold things together that a lot of people might see as opposites. We have, for instance, a very ancient liturgy at Holy Trinity, but it's always very fresh and contemporary and part of a world that makes sense today. And in our parade, we had a cross and our flags, the American flag and the Anglican flag. And then we've got kids on bicycles and a priest on a motorcycle. And so it's kind of both and. And in our festival, we have children playing and we have solemn remembrance at the same time. So we think that those kind of what people might see as conflicting ideas hold together in unity. And so we kind of enjoy that.
All I can say in closing this segment of our program is I've already talked to Polly, and she will let me ride a motorcycle next year. So
she will?
She will not.
Oh, come on. We'll talk to Polly. Maybe she'll work that one out. Yes.
Well, listen, I think we kind of covered it pretty well. And like I say, I'm happy to let the folks out there know we're going to do it again next year. It'll be bigger and better, won't it?
Absolutely.
It always is. People go out and say, gee, we had a good time, and get some of their other neighbors to come, and we'll really make a few new twists and turns. And
might have a whole motorcycle brigade in the parade next year. Wouldn't that be nice?
Maybe we'll get some kazoos and have a kazoo band or something.
Maybe.
Well, listen, I think we need to wrap this up. I would like to say in closing, though, that next month, the month of August, Joy in the Journey will have a special 1-hour program coming off the dedication of the brand new bell that is being dedicated and donated by Betty Sorensen in the memory of her late husband, Richard. And a lot of people are coming to the dedication, and so we're going to turn that into a special program, not only for the folks here in Hudson, but there's so many people that we know that watch us on the internet who formerly came to church here or live in other parts of town. We thought it'd be appropriate that they could share in that festivities as well.
Right. We're calling it the Bell Bash. And so it's going to be a big party, but a party to celebrate this living memorial to Dick Sorensen, our good friend,
right.
Who's already went to be with the Lord. And Betty will be thrilled to see it and be part of that.
You bet. Mm-hmm.